Well, who would have thought Rachel Meghan Markle, the new dog, the bounty hunter? Yes, because they were hosted and very friendly with a fugitive wanted by the U.S. authorities for, wait for it, money laundering. It's a recurring theme that we're seeing with Harry and Meghan Markle, isn't it? Money laundering. I mean, and of course they don't take accountability. Hello, CD. CD. Ay, cuchita linda de la mama. She's going to miss the bed. You know what? She's going to miss the bed. She's going to mess it up. She's going to get under. There you go. She's trying to get under the bed. Under the sheets. She can't. She's trying to get. CD. Wait. Many of you have asked me, why do you do your videos from your bedroom? First, because I like it. I like the sound here is better. And also because if I do them elsewhere, City's not happy about it. And she follows me and barks and barks and barks until I get back here. Because since she is my boss, I have to do what she says. So let's get into this video, beautiful people. Before we do, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check my video with Andrew Gold, the interview. I will leave it link. And buy his book, because can you believe it? He was disinvited to book festivals because he dares say that biological women are the only women. So please show some love and go buy his book. I will leave the link to his book and the link to the video so you can make the video go viral as well, because it's a good interview. You will love it. I swear to God, it's not because I did it. So let's get into Meghan, the bounty hunter. You know, it's not like Harry and Meghan, as I said, to take accountability. But this is them here, arriving to Nigeria. The gentleman in the black, right next to Meghan Markle, is the one that's basically a crime lord. Exclusive, how Harry and Meghan were welcomed to Nigeria by a fugitive airline boss wanted in the U.S. over $20 million money laundering operation. Airpeace CEO Chairman Dr. Alan Onyema, whose airline the royals took from their flight from the nation's capital Abuja into their largest city, Lagos, on May 12, was a key member of the welcoming committee that met the Duke and Duchess of Sussex when they touched down on the tarmac as part of their 3-day tour to Nigeria. Dressed in navy and wearing shades and red kufi hat, Onyema was one of the small group of dignitaries, which included senior military and government officials photographed alongside the Sussexes as they boarded their Airpeace aircraft. And there is Meghan talking to her buddy, Dr. Onyema, the dignitary, and Harry. Of course, you know, she knows she got diamonds from him too. And here they are, of course, Meghan with the dark shades because she's such a star, you know. The indictment obtained by Daily Mail.com accuses Onyema of allegedly using his status as a prominent business leader and airline executive to launder more than $20 million from Nigeria through U.S. bank accounts. And here we have the Daily Mail. At the same time that they're reporting, they're doing Harry and Meghan Markle's PR. There is no suggestion that either Harry or Meghan were aware of Onyema's history before they met him. Okay? Daily Mail.com also understands that the couple had planned to use a different airline, but plans were changed at the last minute. Okay? As I said before, it is never Harry and Meghan Markle's fault. And this was leaked, wait for it, by Rachel, Meghan Markle, and Harry because they knew the story was about to break. So this is why they sent it to Daily Mail, claiming that they didn't know about it, that they had other plans, but they were changed at the last minute. I wonder if Meghan Markle is going to return the diamond gift that she got from this fraudster who swindled an already poor country out of funds. Do you think that she'll return the diamonds that he gave her? I don't think so. We know that Meghan Markle loves her blood diamonds. So isn't it amazing that Harry, who knew about January 6th before the president, even Even the police chief of Washington, D.C. did not know about the riots of the January 6th. But Harry knew. We have him on camera saying that he was told through the Aspen Institute that there was going to be a riot. He was aware. So either he planned it, or he was part of it, or he knew and said nothing. In either way, it is not a good look for him, is it? Because he's inciting riots and political instability in another country. Now, they did know. This was not a last minute thing. They did know. Of course they do. So you're telling me Harry, who has access to the Aspen Institute, they flew there with a 19 people, guys. 19 people. Are you telling me the Nigerian government did not know? Of course they do. They're corrupt because probably some, as it says in the article, is one of the small group of dignitaries that received them, that met them. I don't think that was a last minute thing that they met this guy. This was planned because of course they know who they're meeting. They have the names of who they are meeting. Do you think that Meghan Markle cared that he was a wanted man, a money launderer? That is, as I said before, a very recurring theme when it comes to Harry and Meghan Markle. So I hope that the people in the U.S. urge the IRS to take a close look at Archwell. Because, the check, the dog ate the check. The check was sent in the mail, but they never got it. How can that be when they themselves asked for an extension? They themselves asked for an extension, and it was granted. They couldn't hand in the 2022 records, the 2022 tax filings to the Justice Department. This is why they asked for an extension, and they got it. They got the extension, and they had until April 2024 to hand over those documents, to send those records. They haven't sent the 2023 records yet. I don't know if they have asked for an extension. So how can they say that they didn't know or that the check was in the mail when they knew that they didn't send the check because they themselves had asked for it to be extended, that they couldn't submit the records. So it's a very topical, it's a very common theme. So do you think Meghan is going to be the new Dog the Bounty Hunter? Do you think that's going to be their new show? But most importantly, I wonder if she's going to refuse the diamond or send back the diamond, like she sent back Trevor's ring when she got divorced from him, that she sent back the ring. Do you think she's going to send back the diamonds that she got from this man? And again, they're two grown-ass people. They could have said no. They could have had, you know what, we're going to investigate this. All you have to do is do a little criminal record check and you get it. I can do it. And I'm a little YouTuber in Nicaragua. And I can do it. So no, of course they're not going to take accountability. It's the royal family. It's Netflix that's not good. It's Spotify that's racist. It's this and that. I mean, this happened. Never any accountability. Never any accountability. And no, this was not a last minute because he was part of the group. They just didn't summon in this guy as last minute part of the group. No, this was part of the small group of dignitaries who have swindled the already struggling country of Nigeria out of funds and send them to the United States. And what is worse, would you be shocked if I told you that Meghan Markle and Harry met him in the U.S.? Things keep getting better and better. So if you're in the U.S., beautiful, or family, any YouTuber, any of you guys who is in the U.S., can you please request the IRS to take a close look at Harry's and Meghan Markle's Archwell Foundation? Because there's just too many messy things. I mean, what do you think? Do you think that they knew? Do you think that they care if it was true or not? Do you think that Meghan Markle's going to give back the diamond she got from him? Because if you notice, I have said that they got paid for this gig a lot and that she got a lot of diamonds as gifts. And we know that she watches us YouTubers. I know I'm going to get a lot of sugar. So who are you? You're a nobody. But she is watching. She is watching. And nothing has been said. And we even have this guy, the editor of The Sun, and Kinsey Schofield saying, well, that would be a good business for them. Of course, it makes sense for them to exploit the royal titles because it works so well. Of course. Because Harry and Meghan, they don't care whether they meet with criminals wanted by the U.S. Department. They don't care because they knew. And the reason why now they're denying that they knew is because if they knew and said nothing, they're accomplices. And it has legal consequences. It has legal consequences that they knew and said nothing and still met this guy. And what happens now is that they do have a snitch in their ranks and they don't know who it is. This is why they panic and leak this information to the Daily Mail, because they knew it was about a matter of time before this blew up in their faces. And this is why they were so quiet.